guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. Well, all smiles over here. I am Will Sanja. It's like asking a question. Will Sanja help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm gonna try not to keep it long, but y'all already know if it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The golden nugget today is happiness is a natural state. But before I get to running my mouth, let's go ahead and shake up this manifestation jar, and then we're gonna talk about it. Okay? Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. We pulled two. And the first one is what? New home. Congratulations to you. Yes, indeed. And last but not least is what? Favor. And we'll take that all day long. Listen, happiness is a natural state. If you anything but happy right now, that's not who you are. Because who you are at core is God. And when you know who you are at core, that means you're not worried about anything. That means you're not pondering about anything. That means you're not trying to figure out anything, which means what? You should be in a state of what? Being at peace, which means what? If you're at peace, then what comes along with that? Happiness, which means what? When you're happy, you're energetic. You don't feel tired. You don't feel slumped. You don't feel like what? That you ain't gonna make it, in other words. But when you are in another state other than what? Happiness, you feel drained, don't you? Why? Because it's not natural. It's not natural not to be happy. It is not a natural thing. That's why when you're not happy, you feel so drained. You're upset, you're angry, you're disappointed. You're all in your feelings over there. And guess what? All of those types of ways has to do with the mind, body, and ego. Because whenever you have mixed emotions and crazy falsehood of feelings, it has something to do with your mind, body, and ego. Get to your natural state of knowing who you are at core, which is who? God. And watch how happy you'll be. Y'all, being happy is so effortless. It's like when you're laughing, it's a feeling unexplainable. Have you ever laughed so hard to where it hurts? I mean, it really hurts, but it feels so good. And it's effortless. And then after you finish laughing so hard, you feel like you could run a marathon, or you feel like you can get a good dance in or whatnot, or you feel like you can go eat at a buffet for a long time. Y'all know what I'm talking about? When you're happy, you feel invincible. You really do. But when you're not happy, do you feel like you could do and be and have anything? No, you don't. Because when you're not happy, it keeps you feeling like you're separated from God. And I told you there is no distance between you and God. You and God are one. You're God at core. So if you're not happy right now, I need you to get back to your natural state. And how do you do that? By getting aligned and connected, which means what? God, you will be at the forefront of your life, moving in and through you, that you're able to see within your journey with some clarity, which means what? You will say, okay, you know what? I'm not going to try to figure this thing out. I know I can be, do, and have anything. Why? Because I'm God at core. And now you're not going to feed off of fear. You're not going to feed off of doubt. You're not going to feed off of anything that's what? Contrary to who you are at core. That's how you knock that out the ball game, or out the ball court, or out the ball field. Or y'all know what I'm trying to say. That's how you get a home run. There we go. There we go. Just make sure that you understand that you are God at core. And when you know that, when those crazy thoughts of negative things come to mind, you dismiss it. Because that's all they are. They're just thoughts. They move about just like the clouds. They don't stay. They don't stay. They never stay. They never last. So why put all of your energy into something that won't last? Those negative thoughts saying that you'll never be this, or you'll never be that, or you don't deserve this, or you don't deserve that, or that this is going to happen to you bad, or that's going to happen to you bad. Don't put all your energy into that, because it's not going to last. The only thing that lasts is who you are at core, and that's God. So get to your natural state of being happy, because being happy is effortless. That's why it feels so good. Why? Because it's natural. That's why when you feel bad, it feels unnatural. That's an unnatural feeling. Just like when you have a tummy ache, it hurts. Why? Because it's unnatural. You're not supposed to have tummy aches. Or when you're having a migraine, that's why it hurts, because it's not natural. Are you getting me? Are you feeling me? Are you understanding me? So when you're happy, that's a natural state. When you're happy, you're not worried about anything. When you're happy, you're not concerned about anything. When you're happy, nobody can take that away from you. Why? Because that's a natural state. That's when you're in the purity of who you are at core. Don't let nobody take your happy from you. In other words, stay aligned and connected. Stay grounded with knowing who you are at core. And I guarantee you'll always know that the best is yet to come and that everything is all right and everything is working out for you good. It's effortless. It's effortless when you're happy. It's so natural. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I can explain it more to you, but it's so simple. It's natural when you're happy. It feels good. When you're happy, you ain't got to do nothing. Nothing. Being happy doesn't require you doing a whole lot of nothing. But when you're feeling the opposite of happy, it requires a lot. It requires your energy. It requires your what? Your sleep. You know you be up at night when you're not happy. When you're happy, you can sleep like a baby. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You're not having panic attacks and anxiety attacks. None of that when you're happy. Why? Because happiness is a natural state. Stay aligned and connected, because you know I'll keep on repeating myself, but I hope y'all got this. But if you didn't, rewind this thing and watch again. I just want to remind you, if you anything but happy over there, you're not at your natural state. Get back to happy, knowing who you are at core, which is who God. There is no distance between you and God. You and God are one. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that on tonight and on tomorrow, flowing into your forever. You will rock out in happiness. And when you're happy, it's so natural. You don't even have to try to be happy when you're happy. When you're happy, you're just happy. I still want to just talk about it. How many minutes have I been talking about? Almost 7 minutes here. But do y'all get what I'm saying? Being happy doesn't take any effort. If you're trying to be happy right now, that's your mind at work. Saying, well, if you do this, you'll be happy. Well, if you do that, you'll be happy. Well, if you get back with your ex-boyfriend, you'll be happy. If you get back with your ex-girlfriend, you'll be happy. Does that sound like something God will tell you? No, God won't say nothing like that. When you know who you are at core, you don't have to get back with an ex to be happy. You don't have to go to the Bahamas to be happy or go to Paris to be happy. You don't have to go anywhere to be happy. Once you know who you are at core, happiness comes. You'll be at peace. Therefore, you'll be over there. People like, dog, she's always whistling and whatnot. Or you'll be over there. Oh, she's always singing over there. Or you'll be over there. She always dancing with no music. Exactly. You'll just be in your natural state of happiness. And I want you to experience that. But the only way you can experience that is for you to know that you're God at core. Which means whatever's crazy going on around you right now, I don't care if your rent needs to be paid and right now you don't have the money for it. Don't let that take your happiness. Know who you are at core. The money is there. The money will show up on time. And guess what? If it doesn't, maybe there's a larger home that you're about to move into. Are you listening to me? Don't you grab onto stuff that doesn't last. Doesn't last. What lasts is you at core, like I said. See, I'm repeating myself again. Let me go. I hope y'all got this. But listen, happiness is your natural state. Stay in it, okay? I'll talk to y'all soon. But if y'all didn't get this thing, rewind and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have a massive smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next.